Hey guys, I'm gonna finish up this project and then I'll upload it when I'm done. I just wanted you to see what the end project ends up looking like and how I get to it. So I've put a tomato on here and I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, I heat set the peas, and I'm gonna do the tomato here so that we have a little bit of red on this, and we'll see where we go with this. So this is a Chalk Couture stencil, and just gonna finish this up. I've got a few more things that I wanted to add to this, and I wanted y'all to be able to see how I go about it. So here we go. So there's the tomato, and I'm gonna take, I've got some green here. I'm gonna put the green leaf part of the tomato. Trying not to go into the red. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna lift this up, see what we get. Oh, that looks good. Okay, now we got a little bit of red in there. I think we needed some red in there. All right, so we're gonna dry this, and then we will, I'm still thinking I wanna put this bag over here. I haven't quite sure how we're gonna make that happen. We may have the carrots and the corn coming up out of it. I don't know if I want to make the bag black or if I want to make it blue. I want to have something that'll show up against all the other colors. And then I want to do a garlic. We're going to add a couple of pieces of garlic, maybe one here and one over there. And then I think we'll call it quits after that. I think that's as far as I need to take it. I'm going to heat set this after I get it dry. What else we have in here. I don't think I want to use, well, we got a fig. Could use a fig. Maybe we could do a fig and a garlic. I think we'll do that. That'll give us a couple different colors. All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go. We're going to take and we're going to put a piece of parchment paper over this, and we want to go ahead and heat set it for 30 seconds. Now once I get the outside done and everything is finished, then I'll heat set the whole inside at one time. So we're going to just do 305 degrees at 30 seconds. Putting the parchment paper in between the two so that you don't burn it or scorch it, and in case there's any paint, you don't get any paint on your or ink on your heat press. All right, here we go. Looks good. Oh, I really like the red. I wonder if I want, do I have anything else that's red? I got an apple. No, I don't want to put the red next to the red, but I do like that red, y'all. All right, let me think. Maybe I should just go with, let's go with the purple. Let's bring this down this way. All right, we're going to do the fig. I've got something that's kind of a fig color. So we will just kind of separate that. See if I can bring it down more. I think it needs to go like this. Okay, and we're going to get some more tape. We're going to tape this off so that we don't go off of the edge. And this is looking like a fig color to me, so that's the color I'm going to use. Take another squeegee. Now these squeegees come in packs of, oh, that's kind of a neat color. Packs of 12. Lift this up. It's buckling. And I'm going to just, uh-oh, I got a little bit on the, okay. All right, it moves, so I'm not going to go over it. All right, that looks good. So we're going to do that. Another paper towel. I'm gonna wipe this off because I'm going to need another. All right, that's going to be a fig. And we're going to put the lid on this. All right, looking good, y'all. Looking good. Don't think I need the green, so I'm going to put the green away. Oh, no, I dragged something across there. I don't know what I did there. What did I do? What did I do? All right, and then we're going to put a garlic in here. Let me dry this so that I don't smear it. My garlic go. Oh, there it is. All right, and then we're going to take and we're going to add the garlic in here. And then I think that's going to be it, y'all. I think this is going to be the last thing that we do. And I'm thinking I may add the bag. I think I want to add the bag because I just want to see how it's going to look. And we'll see what happens. All right. All right, and I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do this like in a little, like a brown color, like a light camel. So what I got here, maybe a little bit of brown, maybe a little bit of brown for this part down here. And then we will do the, all right, let me get a squeegee, and we're going to take and we're going to go purple. Where's my purple? Color that I want to use for maybe this color here. Nope, maybe not. Hang on. I'm going to deal with it. I lost it. All right, y'all. I don't know where it went to. Maybe that's not the right color, huh? I do know one thing. I need to get a vacuum over here for sure. Where did it go? All right, let me see if it went under my drawer. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. I'm like, it couldn't have disappeared, but so far. All right. And I dropped it a second time. There we go. All right, we're gonna bring that in there. This is gonna be our garlic. Close enough. This is gonna be purple garlic. I'm just kind of taking my time. Get that out of the way. And then I'm going to take, and just so that, I don't know, do I want white? Maybe I'll try the white. I'm kind of thinking that this isn't going to show up very well, but I'm going to give it my best shot. We're going to give it my best shot. Here we go. Close that back up. So the question is going to be, do we want, all right, let's lift this up. Oh, that's good. Good, good, good. All right, we're going to put that in the water. That looks good. All right, so there we go. So I think that's all we're going to do for the vegetables. We're going to finish drying this. Let me put that back away. I'm going to finish drying this. I think I want to try putting the bag on here. And I'm going to do it in white. And we'll just see what happens. We're gonna heat press. We're gonna heat set this. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. I really like that red tomato, y'all. I kind of wished I had put more red in here, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna get all these paper towels out of the way, and now we're gonna heat set this two more times. This time, and all right, here we go. 30 seconds at 305 degrees. I think I'm done with the tape. We'll see. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all how to clean just one of these transfers when it's all done. And then we'll turn this inside out and okay. There we go. All right, this is what we have. So look at that. Oh my gosh, y'all, is that not too adorable? Look at the smoke coming up. All right, so there is that. Now, I'm gonna go brave and I'm gonna try this and see what we get. I think I want to put this on here and just see. I really want to try this. So we are going to, I think I want to put, how do we want to do this? Let me see. I'm going to put this up top. These carrots. All right, here we go, y'all. I don't know if the white, or should I do black? I'm not sure. But I think I want to try this. I want to try it. I want to try it. Okay, but I'm not sure what color. I think white. I just don't think white is right. I'm gonna do black. I think I'm gonna do black. We're gonna find out if this is the right color or not. All right, here we go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? All right, let me get a bigger squeegee because this one is not gonna take, it's all one color. All right, I think, all right, let's see what we have for how our black is. If it needs any, it needs a little bit of water, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water to this. This is distilled water. We want this to be nice and smooth because this is gonna be, this is still needs a little bit more water. You want it nice and creamy. This is looking good. This is better. All right, and I don't think I need any more water in here, so I'm gonna call that quits for that and wipe this off. All right, here we go, y'all. This is it. This is gonna be the final stage. So let me pull this out. I'm going to do this in black because I think that's the only color that's not going to interfere with this. All right, here we go. You ready? I am glad that I added the extra water because I don't think it would have gone through as well had I not. All right, here we go, y'all. Oh, I'm so nervous. You ever get nervous when you try something new and not quite sure where it's gonna go? Well, that's kind of where I am right now. All right, here we go. Here we go. Making sure that I have everything covered, and it looks like I do. Put the excess back in here, and then we're going to lift this up. Oh, it looks like I needed to get a little bit more on there. Not quite thick enough. Like I said, the fabric will drink up this ink. So you just have to make sure that you get enough going through there. Oh, that's better. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Looking good. Black was the right color, y'all. Black was definitely the right color. And there it is. Wow, 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 wow. All right, let me put that in my water. Put this in my water over here. Can barely reach it. Got a whole slew of, I want to make sure that I don't drip this across my project. Oh my word. Yes, I love it. I'm glad I went with the black, y'all. I am so glad I went with the black. We got our veggies in here. All right, let's dry it. Let me hold it up so y'all can see what I have, and then we'll want to make sure my hands are clean. Wow, 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 wow. Will you look at that? There we go. We got our bag of veggies. Yep, black was the right call. Definitely the right call. Wow. I'm excited. Got this. I could have brought this down a little bit lower. Garlic's kind of coming out of the bag, but that's okay. Wow. I love it when a plan comes together. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, here we go. Let's heat set this. You're gonna have to do it in 2 sections. Pretty exciting. (305 degrees for 30 seconds. And then I'm gonna bring this down, do the second half of this, 305 degrees at 30. Y'all, I'm so glad I went with the black. I am so glad I went with the black. I was thinking blue, but I'm glad I didn't do the blue. The black was the color. Needed some kind of high contrast with it. Okay, see what we got. Wow, is that not awesome, y'all? Look at that. Oh my goodness. All right, so we need to turn this inside out. We're going to do the back of this. And this will be washable, machine washable, like the shirt that I have on. I inked this with Chalk Couture ink. And you can see I didn't have any problem with this bleeding. This canvas is so thick that I really did not have any real issues with. I mean, it came through a little bit, but not much at all. All right, again, gonna take and all right, I'm gonna put the parchment paper in between so that if there is any bleeding, it doesn't. And I like to put this wool mat down so that it protects the table. All right, here we go, y'all. 30 seconds. At 305 degrees, and then I'm gonna switch this up, and I'm gonna get the top portion of this. And I can do the whole back in one time. I didn't need to worry about doing the individual ones. The only reason why in part 1, you see the steam coming off of this? The only reason why in part 1 I did the individual pieces, I heat set the individual pieces, is because I was layering it. If I wasn't layering it, I probably wouldn't have done that. So, oops, I gotta, and then we'll turn this inside out and it will be done, y'all. And then I will show you how to clean these transfers. Okay. Turn this right side out. Oh. Looks like it's a good thing because it wanted to stick to that. May have been a good thing that I put the, oh, I got some green on the handle. Known for doing that. I like to stick it in the paint. I don't know how I managed to do it, but I do. All right, here we go. We're going to turn this right side out. Wow. Love how this turned out. Okay. Nice and bright and vibrant colors the way I like them. And I think I'm going to do one more on the outside, one more time to just do the whole thing. And here we go. So we're going to we'll do this, and then we'll do one more. We'll do this up at the top, and then I'll show you what I have. Let me get this down in my water. And there we go, y'all. Look at that. Look at the smoke. Don't need all that smoke. All the steam coming off. Wow, 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 wow. All right, let me look at it. I like it. So glad I went with the black. All right, so there we go. Let me show you that. And then I'm gonna show you how to clean these transfers, just one of them. I'm going to go ahead and do the last one that I did, and we will kind of open this up and get my board eraser, and we want to make sure we get this all out of the silk screen area. We want to make sure we get all the ink out of the silk screen area. Then we're going to turn it over. We want to make sure that we get it off both sides. Now, the ink will stain the transfer, but it's not going to affect it as long as you have the silkscreen area clean. And that's it. But you do want to make sure, especially if you're working on a big project, you want to make sure that that you're putting your transfers in some water so that the ink doesn't dry in the silkscreen area. The ink is not very forgiving when it comes to, once it dries, you really can't do much with it. So you could ruin your transfer. All right, let me look at this. Let's see, we got this side here. And I'm gonna turn this over so that I don't keep getting it on the next side. I will turn it over. And when the stencils are wet, the stickiness goes away, but it does come back once it dries. So just know that. Now you can dry this. I'm gonna show you one way to dry this. Is you take the fuzzing cloth and put it on the microfiber side. There's two sides of this. Put it on the microfiber side, and it'll just absorb that, and it's going to stick to one side. Let me show you. And you're going to just pull this off. And it'll dry. Like I said, it's stained, but that's not going to affect the how this is going to stencil. You want to just make sure that you have the okay, and there is that. That is clean. I will get the others done, and let's bring this back up. And this is today's project. I will put part 1, I will link part 1 with this so that you can go back and see how I started. And this is what we have. We got us a little vegetable bag. Y'all have a great night, a good Saturday and Sunday, great weekend. I'll be back on Monday. I'm Julie with Nothing is Wasted Designs. I love y'all, and Jesus loves you more. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.